Okay. I think we're live. Yes. What's up, beaches, suns and beaches? What's up? Okay, let me just share this on my Discord and other places. So give me a minute, okay? We are checking out character designs today. All right? Yeah, give me a minute. Let me just share this on my socials. Okay, let me change the thumbnail. I don't know, man. I kind of like do not like this. It's cool, but you know, I think this suits much better. Goddamn, I guess the live one does not change. It's fine. Whatever, man. What? Okay, so first and foremost, I do not know if I will be making this into a video or anything, because like this is probably gonna be a big video, sorry, a big live stream. So cutting down like big live streams into video, it literally takes me a single freaking whole day, and because of that I have been like slacking on my drawing stuff. Okay, so that's why I will probably not make this into a, but we will see. We will see. I don't know, because videos ultimately get a lot of views. Okay, so probably I will. I don't know. It's like a 50-50 thing. But I will try to kind of like analyze and stuff like the characters like very quickly, and I don't know, I won't take too much time analyzing the characters. So yeah, that will shorten the video and the live stream, I guess. Anyways, okay, hold on. All right, I think this, let me also share it on my WhatsApp. I will bring people from over there. Don't worry about it too much. I will bring people from over there. Jesus, why is this not? What the frick? Oh my god, my Firefox just glitched out for a minute over there. Oh my god. Jesus, Twitch. I just closed my Twitch. Accidentally. Sorry. Give me a moment. Yeah. I guess people haven't joined in yet. Let people join. Until then, I will call people on WhatsApp. Hold on. This Russian Indian guy needs a minute over here. Give me a minute. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, we will start the stream in like 2 minutes. Alright, 2 minutes. Give me only 2 minutes. 2 minutes. This Russian Indian guy needs 2 minutes only. 2 minutes. God damn. I can't speak Russian and Indian. Jesus Christ. Oh shit. Jesus Christ. WhatsApp is taking too long to load my chats. Streaming now! Let's go! You can hear the you can hear the honking of the cars and shit outside of my window. All right, hold on. I kind of like forgot to also post this on like one group in Discord. Hold on. Okay. I think I'm done. Yep. I think we are ready. We are freaking ready for the stream. Okay. We are freaking ready for the stream. Okay. How long have I been streaming? Okay, 8 minutes. All right. 8 minutes waste of time. Wonderful. Anyways, let's just start streaming. 8 minutes time wasted. Alright, the character designs of Pokemon Legends ZA. Alright, we are analyzing and checking out the character designs of Pokemon Legends ZA today. Alright, first and foremost, the main freaking characters. Okay, they just scream France. Okay, they just scream France. Alright, very dashing, very modern, kind of like French style. Okay, the guy has tight pants and has like very flowy designs on his pants. Very cool design. Okay, very cool shoes as well. Okay, he has a mega ring and this hat. Okay, I forgot what this hat is called. Maybe a cowboy's hat. Okay, hold on. I forgot what this is. This called as a fedora or something? Yes, I think this is called as a fedora. Yeah, this is a very cool hat indeed. A jacket and a t-shirt, very cool indeed. Okay, now the colors: red, blue and green. Okay, RGB, classic triadic freaking color scheme. All right, very triadic color scheme. Yep. Hairstyle also very cool. I forgot to mention the freaking hairstyle. Sorry, hold on, let me zoom this shit. Forgot to mention the freaking hairstyle. Yep, very cool hairstyle as well. We can change the hairstyle and all that. It doesn't really matter. We can also change the clothes and stuff, but this is the basic kind of like character design. All right. The only thing that we are worrying about is like the colors, really. So yeah, so it's like RGB, red, green, and blue. That's it. Now for the girl character, she's more kind of like colorful because of her hat being like white and red. Okay, he is like more grayish. Her hairstyle is also very cool. I don't know, this is kind of like a ponytail at the back, if I'm not wrong, or some bangs. I don't know what this hairstyle is called as, but okay, he has a bang, I think. So yeah, so the same kind of like clothes, except for this is like a girl's clothes and this is like a guy's clothes. So, and the same jacket though. Yeah, they are literally wearing the same jacket. Although her pants are super freaking cool. They are much cooler than the guys, in my opinion. Okay, the bell bottoms, I absolutely freaking love bell bottoms. I used to wear them while I was like small in like school, or maybe I don't know, in college. All right, I used to wear bell bottoms, especially in school and stuff, when I was in school and stuff. So I absolutely love the bell bottoms and shit. All right, very cool design, very cool bell bottom freaking design. And what else? Yes, the shoes. All right, the shoes. She has very different shoes than the guys. Okay, we cannot see the socks for the guys because they're like hidden underneath the underneath his pants. Okay, but over here we can see the socks for the girl character. All right, and very cool. I don't know, these are like canvas shoes. That is what we call them in India, at least. These seem like freaking sports canvas shoes, and these are typical, I don't know, very fashionable sports shoes or something. I don't know, the guys' shoes. These are mostly canvas shoes for the girl. Very cool shoes. The red and blue kind of like color scheme for the shoes, and for the whole freaking character, it's again the same thing as the guy. Red, green, and blue. Okay, RGB. All right. Yep. That is what they are freaking going for. The triadic color scheme. All right. This is done. These are the, of course. Oh wait, I forgot the satchel. The guy has, I think, kind of like a rectangular satchel. I cannot see it clearly over here. No, he has the circular satchel. Okay. Over here I can see that he has a circular satchel. All right, we cannot see it clearly over here. Okay, they have the same kind of like satchel. Anyways, that's about it for the main character. These are the main character. You can change your appearance, change your clothes and shit. Okay, change your hairstyles, even the eye color and stuff. Okay, so yeah, you can do that. You cannot change the body type, of course, because this is not freaking GTA. Imagine Pokemon allowing us to change the freaking body types. That would be cool. that would be freaking really freaking cool. Jesus Christ, that would be some GTA level shit. Anyways, let's move on. Okay, the rivals. Let's go. Urbane or Tawny. Okay, so the names Urbane or Tawny. Okay, hold on. What are the names of our characters? They're not shown. Okay, now the rivals, Urbane and Tawny. So the name Urbane comes from urban, okay, and Tawny means like towny. Okay, so TOWNIE. So someone like living in a town, you call them, hey Tawny, what's up? So yeah, something like that. Okay, so that is why they are called as like Urbane and Tawny. Okay, Urbane is of course the main male character or the boy character, and Tawny is the girl character. All right, you'll make a new friend, either Urbane or Tawny, who lives and works at Hotel Z, supporting the owner however they can. They may come on strong at times, but they like helping people and Pokemon. You'll find they are quite skilled at Pokemon battles too. The appearance you choose for yourself at the beginning of the game will determine which of these two characters you'll meet during your travels. Okay, so if you chose a guy character, then you meet the girl. Okay, then you get the rival as the girl. Okay, if you chose the girl character, main character, then you get your rival as the guy. Okay, so it's like opposite genders. All right, so immediately I like both of their fashion sense. Very cool design, of course, and of course they have the jacket as well. Yeah, that is the freaking classic in like France. All right, this is very modern France kind of like style, man. Yep, very cool designs. Okay, so the guy has a very oversized kind of like a t-shirt. This is not a normal kind of like t-shirt, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so he has like an oversized t-shirt, and of course a very baggy pant as well. Okay, this is not a tight pant like the main character over here. All right, so very baggy pants. Okay, and of course his hairstyle is kind of like similar to our main character, so maybe they are parallels to each other. I don't know, in a kind of like a different universe. So our main character comes from a parallel universe or something, I don't know. Okay, and what else? Okay, blue eye color as always. They have the very dashing blue eye color, some design on his pants as well. And the most striking part, okay, for the male character, the most striking part is his shoes. Okay, these are girly shoes, to be honest. These are girly freaking shoes. These are not guy shoes. I do not know if that was like freaking intentional, but that is a cool design choice. That is a freaking cool design choice. I absolutely like this. These are very, very girly kind of like shoes with the pink and the blue, and these kind of like love kind of like things over here, in like heart-shaped things over here. Very girly shoes. The guy has very girly shoes, which is a cool design decision in my opinion. So that is like contrasting his all of his masculinity or whatever, man. But very cool design choice. I absolutely like that. Now for the girl. Okay, she has the crop top, the turtleneck crop top. Okay, her hairstyle is similar to the main girl character hairstyle. So yeah, they are kind of like from like a parallel universe, in my opinion. I don't know. Okay, same goes for the jacket, as she also has a jacket and shit. Okay, she has shorts though. Okay, those very tight kind of like shorts. Very cool, very cool. I absolutely love shorts. In fact, one of the characters that I designed has shorts. So I absolutely freaking love shorts. Okay, and the most striking part, of course, as usual, she has the guy's shoes. Okay, she has some boy shoes. So yeah, I think this was like very intentional design. So I think the shoes kind of like over here, they were like swapped in development. Okay, so these pink shoes, this was what the girl was wearing, like Tawny was wearing, and these blue shoes were the guy's shoes. Actually, this was like what Urban was wearing. So they kind of like swapped them, which is a very cool design decision. And in the story, like both of them, like your rival is like searching for someone. So I wonder if they're searching for their brother or sister, whoever your rival is. All right, so yeah, so in a way I think these both are like brother and sister, so they kind of like swap each other's shoes sometimes, so maybe this is what happened. So that is a very interesting character design choice in my opinion. Very interesting choice. I absolutely love these small details for the characters. This is what kind of like makes the design very interesting. Okay, next up is, hold on, before I go freaking further. Okay, next up is AZ. Okay, we already know AZ from the X and Y era. Okay, hold on, AZX, oh shit, XY Pokemon. Yeah, look at this, look at this. We already know him from the X and Y. Look at this guy. So he's nothing new. Yeah, look at this. He's nothing new. He's like 3,000 years old, and he's like wearing all of the worn clothes and shit because of that. He's overgrown hair and shit. Okay, he's fricked up in short. This was the young AZ in Pokemon Generations. AZ in Pokemon Adventures. Look at this. I think this is Mr. Fuji, if I'm not wrong. I don't know, I could be wrong. Anyways, alright, AZ. Over here he's kind of like wearing the France kind of like French clothes, alright, but he also kind of like has those stitches indicating that he's like old and stuff. Okay, and his clothes are like worn off. So look at this, the stitches on his shoes and on his clothes and shit. Okay, so he's like, yeah, also he's like very old in this, and like he like walks with a cane, and his hair is like even longer than before. So yeah, he's kind of like, I don't know, better looking than his like X and Y variant in a way. Okay, in a way he's like better looking than his like X and Y variant. Like he's like more kind of like not poor anymore, I guess. Anyways, but that's about it. That's about it. So yeah, his color style is again orange, sorry, the browns and greens, and probably, or red and green. We can say that it's like red and green or orange and green or something like that. We can call this a complementary or an analogous color scheme, but I do not see the third color for the analogous one though. Anyways, that's whatever, man, but very cool color design. Or maybe this is a kind of like a variation of a zone palette, I don't know. Anyways, very muted palette. Also yes, very muted palette, since he's like very old, so we gotta show that freaking muted palette on him. Yeah, I forgot to talk about the colors in Urbane and Tawny, so give me a minute. Okay, red and blue. Okay, that's it. These are the freaking colors, red and blue. So every accent over here, the shoes red and some kind of like tone for blue. Same goes over here as well. Okay, the shirt, same thing, blue and red tone. Okay, she has a red kind of like crop top or turtleneck. She has a red turtleneck crop top, but then the jacket kind of like collar color is like blue. So yeah, her eyes are blue, hair is kind of like pinkish. So pink and blue color scheme, or red and blue color scheme, whatever you want to freaking call this. Alright, I'm gonna call this pink and blue because this is more of a magenta than a red. So yeah, pink and blue. Classic freaking color scheme for the boys and girls. Okay, what is next? What is next? Hold on. Eternal Flower Fruit. No, we are not doing Pokemon today. We are doing the character designs. We are doing the character designs. Okay. Now I almost freaking when I saw her, I almost freaking thought she was the freaking professor, but no, she's not the professor. Jed is the CEO of Quasartico Inc. Goddamn, that is a mouthful of a name. A large corporation driving Lumious's urban tree development plan with the aim of shaping the city into one that belongs to both people and Pokemon. It seems she hopes to deepen the bonds between Pokemon and people. Sorry. So this is a freaking cool design. So she's literally a freaking CEO, and she kind of like looks like a CEO because of the design. Old kind of like lady, all right, in her kind of like 60s or 50s, all right. She has some sort of like gadget on her wrist. I do not know what that is, all right. Some sort of like gadget on her wrist. She has a ring on her ring finger. This is like an overcoat, but also like a formal kind of like design. So this is like a custom kind of like formal suit or overcoat with a skirt or something. Okay, long knee-length skirt. Very futuristic shoes as well, heels as well, very futuristic heels. This kind of like reminds me of the Luzamine kind of like design, very futuristic heels. All right, and she has the earrings, I guess, and very kind of like futuristic hair as well. Her hair kind of like reminds me of Colress from the black and white era. Doesn't she remind you of that guy? Her hair. So yeah. Also, this is kind of like the Team Galactic kind of like similar symbol to Team Galactic. I could be wrong entirely. So yeah, that is kind of like sus. That is kind of like sus. Color scheme, black and gold or gray and gold. Classic color scheme, always works. Her eyes are also freaking gray, so yeah. Although she has a lip color as a red, so that could be kind of like a accent color, if anything, or that could be RYB. Okay, so this is more towards the bluer side, the grays. So that could be that. Anyways, that's about it for this character. Nothing more to say. She also has some nail polish. I don't know. All right, Vinny, my boy. Vinny is one of my favorite guys. All right, a busy man with an imposing physique and a reputation for being a fast worker. Vinny regularly sports sunglasses and works for Quasartico as Jet's secretary. So he's the ladies' secretary. All right, very cool and very buffed and big guy. Black suit, black pants, gold accents, green shoes, green and gold shoes. That is a very interesting design choice over there. And green kind of like those sports gloves or something. I don't know. These must be like bouncer gloves. he must be like legit bouncer. I swear to God. He also has a shirt, like green shirt and tie and black tie, I guess. So yeah, very cool. Black sunglasses, yeah, very futuristic, dashing freaking sunglasses. Also very kind of like Giovanni kind of like style face with like very edgy beard and hairstyle as well. Very cool, very intimidating. I do not know what the frick is this on his head. Is this his bun shaped like some Pokemons? I guess, I don't know. I guess that is his bun, kind of like shaped like Pokemon. Maybe he has a daughter who puts her kind of like toy Pokemon hairpins in his like hair. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Winnie, my boy. Very cool design. Okay, who's next? Okay, I'm gonna get to Corby later. Hold on. Alright, we're gonna get to Corby. Corbio, my boy. So when I saw his height in the actual game, he's like very short. He's literally the length of our character. He's not very tall. So he's like a very short man who's like acting like a freaking mafia. So he's like literally the mafia of Pokemon. The boss of Rust Syndicate. One powerful Pokemon trainer you'll face in a promotion match is the intimidating Corbio. While he may be participating as an individual competitor in the ZA Royale, he also leads the menacing Rust Syndicate. Corbio specializes in using poison type Pokemon during battle. He seems to be up to his own business in Lumiose City. There are many other powerful opponents awaiting you in the ZA Royale. They say he's minding up his own business. I wonder if that is like true. He seems like a very sus guy indeed. Anyways, let's look at his design. These are very formal pants, and he wears it like on his freaking waist, above the belly button. Okay, very formal pants. Very formal shoes as well. Okay, and overcoat, of course. He's the freaking mafia boss. He always needs to have the overcoat and the t-shirt as well. Alright. Spectacles and a very dashing kind of like one-sided hairstyle. Very cool design indeed. He also has a tie which looks like very edgy at the end, almost like a sting of a snake or something. I don't know. Or a poisonous creature or something at the end. Yeah, almost like that. He also has this, I don't know, this is kind of like the Mega Evolution Stone. Yeah, I do not know what this is in his pockets, but he also has this kind of like Mega Evolution Stone over here. Anyways, oh shit. Yep. Alright, now for the design choices. So he uses poison type. Alright, so that is why his code is like designed like this. Alright, in drops of venom or drops of poison. Alright, so look at this. All of the elements in his design is like designed like a poison. So bosses of the mafia and all that kind of like shit. So he's like, they're like almost toxic and poisonous. They always use their manipulative ways of like trapping you. Alright, so yeah, that is like very toxic. That's why he's like the poison type. Very fitting type for him. Even his like spectacle kind of like the things, they are also kind of like droplets of poison sludge. Alright, even his hair is not spiky at all. There is almost like the droplets of poison. And even over here, look at this. This is like almost like dripping down. This is like going down, so almost like dripping. Even over here, very curvy design, almost like droplets of poison. So yeah, shoes, same thing. Okay, now for the colors, magentas and violets. Yes, magentas and violets, and inside is like this yellow kind of like scheme, almost like a snake. Okay, so the snakes have like yellow eyes, same as his. So yeah, this is like a very thoughtful kind of like design. Very cool color choice. I absolutely love this. Very cool color choice. It really sells the split complementary color scheme. So the orange or yellow, then there is the magenta and the violets. Yep, very cool color style. Love this. Also the shoes kind of like has the drops of like poison as well in the design. Very cool. Yep, this kind of like guy screams like toxic. All right, Mabel. So she's like the Pokemon kind of like professor in this game. So yeah, Mabel is the acting director of the Pokemon Research Lab. Yes, since the urban redevelopment plan began, the number of Pokemon in Lumiose City has surged. Mabel is researching the habits of these Pokemon and looking into the reason for their growing numbers. Researching the sudden influx of Pokemon. Mabel has a lot of research to keep up with, so she seeks your help in her investigation. As part of this research, you register a variety of Pokemon to your Pokédex by catching or evolving them. At times, you'll obtain Mega Stones, allowing you to register Mega Evolved Pokemon to your Mega Evolution Pokédex. Complete Mabel's research requests to earn TMs, technical machines, and other rewards. TMs teach your Pokemon moves they might not be able to learn by leveling up, which can help them become more efficient in battle. Alright, Mabel, I got you. So she was a old character in Pokemon X and Y. So she was one of the team player kind of like characters in Pokemon X and Y. So she has the lab coat, the iPad, Rotom iPad. Her kind of like tights or stockings or whatever you want to call it. Very flowy shoes. I do not know what this means, but these are like kind of like futuristic flowy shoes. All right, she has an old kind of like hairstyle from Pokemon X and Y, but it is like slightly changed, I think, in my opinion. And of course she has the shirt and the skirt, very futuristic design as well with the tie. All right, yep, very much professor looking. All right, now for the colors, it's cyan, reds, or magentas and yellows. This is a very interesting choice. So CMY, this is a very interesting choice. CMY, cyan, magenta, and yellow. Whoa, that is one interesting choice. Game Freak, Pokemon, very cool choice though. But they made it work. Because it is kind of like difficult to make the cyan, magenta, and yellow work, but they did it. They kind of like did it, because these are not the normal RGB kind of like colors. Okay, RGB is like easier to work with, since like most of the time we kind of like deal with the screens RYB and RGB. Okay, but CMY is more akin towards printing and stuff. So yeah, it is mostly used in printers and stuff. So this is like a very interesting color choice. And the cyan actually sells the professor kind of like look, in my opinion at least. I don't know. Anyways, very cool design, very cool color choices. So yeah. Alright, who's next? Emma. Alright. She's the mommy of the Pokemon Legend Ziena. her ass is most important. Don't worry about it. Emma inherited the head role at her detective agency in Lumious. She is the city's best detective, not to mention a fierce Pokemon trainer. Very cool. But that doesn't mean she couldn't use a little help. Facing a city full of problems, you will assist Emma by tracking down missing Pokemon, locating lost items, and even taking part in the occasional Pokemon battle. Work alongside Pokemon to solve the problems of people both young and old in Lumia City. Alright. So she has kind of like replaced Looker in my opinion. So Looker is not in the games. Sorry. Looker is not in the games. Alright, so she has replaced Looker, I guess, as a detective, because Looker was kind of like a big deal in like Lumio City in like X and Y, and also kind of like the Sun and Moon games. Yeah. Yeah, Gen 7 Sun Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon games. He was kind of like a big deal. I do not remember if he was in Black or something. No, I guess. No, he wasn't in Gen 5. Alright. So yeah. Very cool detective design. And detectives always has the beach kind of like muddy kind of like coat or like shirt or something. So they have like the muddy kind of like stuff in their outfit. Okay, so that is the beige and muddy outfit. That is the main selling point for a detective, the beige and the muddy outfit. All right. Yeah. Very cool hairstyle as well. Very cool. I don't know, this is like a bob cut hairstyle. Alright, mostly a bob cut hairstyle. Very cool hairstyle. Okay, and very violetish kind of like eyes, or indigo eyes, or grayish eyes, whatever you want to call them. For me they look kind of like violet. Anyway, but she's wearing this tight kind of like suit. I do not know what this suit is called as in the games, but this is a very functional, I guess, tight suit. So she's like almost on the run, catching thieves and criminals, I guess. So that's why she has to kind of like wear this. Very cool, very cool, and very hot as well. And the shoes, of course, they look very very much like running shoes, or like very much like I don't know, futuristic kind of. Yeah, gloves. So yeah, the suit kind of like comes with the gloves and shit. So she's like, it comes until over here. So yeah, very cool. I have nothing to say about the suit. Very cool suit. Alright, now for our colors, they are gold and black. Yep, they are gold and black and beige. So the gold kind of like turns very desaturated to form the beige. Okay, and the eyes are almost like the black or dark gray kind of like color. Okay, you can consider them as like purple-ish. Okay, so you can consider this color scheme like a yellow or gold and purple kind of like color, or an indigo color scheme. Not a purple, sorry, indigo color scheme. Yellow and indigo color scheme. So yeah, but the indigo is like very desaturated to almost make it like a black. Alright, so yep, same goes for the hair as well. Very grayish kind of like hair. So yeah, and Emma runs Emma does that Naruto run. All right, hold on, let me show you Emma's Naruto run. She's she's the best character. Yeah, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Hold on, it's coming, it's coming. And she has the kind of like cat kind of like mouth. Very kind of like split mouth. Very cool and cute mouth. Oh, look at that! It's the freaking Naruto run! Jesus Christ, Emma. Freaking Naruto run. This bitch. She is a very cool character. I love her. All right, I think these are the, I don't know, most prominent characters in my opinion. Now we will check out some other characters. All right, these are not the only characters that appear in like the game. We are gonna check out some other characters as well. Okay, this is Johnny. Hold on. Oh, this is the cab guy. This is the cab guy. Zach the cab driver. Very cool design as well. He literally looks like a freaking cab driver. Look at him. Very cool guy. I'm not gonna analyze like every bit of like these side characters. Okay, but okay. You get my point. You can analyze this yourself. Oh, hold on. Let me make this center. Okay. Sorry, I'm just picking my nose. This is Emma's kind of like thing. I do not know Jesus Christ, that's too close. Oh my god. I don't know who this guy is. Vion. Okay, Vaughn. I don't know. She's just a busy adult. She looks like a freaking corporate kind of like lady. Yeah. Just a suit and kind of like coat and shit. Nothing too exciting. She also looks kind of like tired because of all the work, so yeah. Oh, Navi! We forgot him. Our side characters. Hold on. We forgot the side characters in our team. Oh Jesus. I need his full character design. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Naveen. He's like the, I don't know, Afro kind of like guy in the Pokemon series. Very kind of like hip hop. My internet. No, OBS, do not disconnect. Okay, reconnected. Sorry, my internet just, I don't know, fell off, I guess, over there. Alright, so he's like the hip hop kind of like guy. Alright, Naveen is like the hip hop guy in Pokemon. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Yeah, look at him. Look at him. He's like the hip hop guy. Alright. I remember this sign. I do not know what this is. This is from Pokemon. Okay, I remember this sign. Alright. He has all of the graffiti and shit. Okay, and then he carries a scissor, and stuff. I do not know, probably he's a school going kid, I don't know, man. He's just like the hip-hop guy. Very cool shoes as well, very hipster kind of like shoes, very hipster jacket, hairstyle very dashing as well. All right, with the braids or dreadlocks as people like to call them. Yeah, very cool, very cool. And also his tie, I think he's a school going kid. He's a school, this is a sweater by the way, the orange kind of like thing. He's a school going kid. Yeah, he's a school going kid, so that's why, that's what reflects his kind of like outfit. All right, very relaxed eyes as well, very relaxed eyes. So he's like an introverted guy. All right, so yeah. Okay, now for the colors. Okay, I mean, you just get the idea by looking at this character. He's like a very hipster kind of like afro kind of like guy. All right, now for the colors, it's orange, green, and violet, and magenta as well. So this is like a double complementary scheme, if I'm not wrong. All right, this is like a double complementary scheme. So we have the green and orange, and then the magenta and the violet. Yeah, this is like a square or double complementary scheme. Very cool choice of kind of like scheme. And then we have the cyan, green and pink over here. I do not know what this means then. He has like too many colors, in my opinion. But anyways, the main kind of like color scheme is like the orange, green, and violet and magenta. Yep, I guess. Very cool. All right, and there is like one more character. Hold on. There is like one more character. This Lida. Okay, I kind of like do not like this character. All right. I do not like this character. I don't know why. I do not like this character. She's kind of like, her design is good, but then her hairstyle is kind of like weird. But I understand, like, people have this kind of like hairstyle. So yeah, she's also kind of like a dancer and a hip hop kind of like girl. Let me get a better kind of like character art for her. Yeah, this is her drawing. Sorry, this is not the actual character design for her. Yeah, look at this. Okay, look at this. I will also open up this thing. Oversized coat as well. Oversized coat as usual. Alright, tights, very girly kind of like futuristic shoes. Alright, these are like very futuristic shoes. Very thick kind of like socks. I absolutely love these socks. These are like the turtleneck socks or something. Okay, what else? So inside she's like wearing a t-shirt, very wide neck t-shirt. I don't know. Okay, it's not shown over here. Her hairstyle is kind of like weird. I do not know what this hairstyle is called as, but this is like a very kind of like weird hairstyle. And these are the hair kind of like bows or something. Hair bands. Alright, we will call them hair bands. Alright, yeah. Very kind of like cool character design. Very different, but very also cool. Okay. Her color scheme is like simple, blue and yellow. That's it. That is the color scheme. Blue, classic blue and yellow kind of like color scheme. Yep. blue and yellow or blue and orange color scheme, whatever you wanna freaking call it. So yeah, classic blue and yellow color scheme. Nothing too much. This is a very oversized kind of like sweater or jacket or whatever you wanna freaking call it though. Anyways, this is Lira. Her character design is like weird. She's also the hipster kind of like girl. She dances, but this guy does not dance. He's like the cool kind of like guy. All right, who's next? Naveen is done. Lira is done, and both of these characters, Lira, and both of these characters, Naveen and Lira, they are kind of like one of the main characters. Okay, almost like a side character, but also kind of like the main, our group characters. Okay, this is, I don't know, some sort of like a random dude, I guess. This guy. Hold on, we will see more of the character kind of like. Oh, this is chef, the chef kind of like guy character. There are a lot of freaking characters over here in this game. Okay, so I'm not gonna. Vinny, we already checked out. I'm not gonna go through like every single one of them. The side characters, nah. The NPCs, nah. We already went through the side characters. This is gonna be a freaking big video, I guess. Okay, so this guy Tarragon is one of the kind of like grandpas, one of the kind of like side characters. He's not an NPC character, so he's like a side character. His design is very cool, like a construction worker. Okay, so he has the yellow and purple, kind of like purple or blue kind of like indigo accents or something. Very cool design though, very cool design. I'm not gonna go through like everything over here. Very cool helmet as well. All right, this is tiring. I did not expect that this is gonna be such a long freaking video. I'm sorry. There are a lot of characters to cover. Maybe I should just, I don't know. Okay, so this canary bitch, canary legends are no legends ZA. All right, yeah, I'm not making this into a video. No. This is a very long video. This is crazy. All right, here we go. She's available. She's like, her character model is like available on like Trust Deal. Alright, Canary. This is a very cool character design. The colors are cyan and yellow. Alright, and of course I think magenta as well, so CMY. for this one as well. Yep, CM buy. All right. What else? She's a streamer. Okay, she has the very kind of like, these are very hunky shoes, I guess. Anyways, all right. Very tight clothes, very short clothes. I don't know if that was intentional, Pokemon, but okay. She almost looks like Iono. All right, she almost looks like Iono. Okay, hold on. Where Iono appeared in like Scarlet and Violet, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Iono appeared in like Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, she almost looks like Iono, but kind of like, her bigger sister, almost like a bigger sister, and like with dark skin. She also has a dark skin, so yeah, she's almost like a gym leader kind of like stuff in this game. Yep. So yeah, she uses electric Pokemon, as you can tell by her design as well. Those ponytails shaped like electricity. Yep. Very cool design. Very cool design. So I think she will have the Mega Raichu, one of the Mega Raichus in future. Jesus Christ, those are like crazy claps. What the frick are those claps? Oh my god. Okay, who's next? Oh, this girl. Hold on. This girl. So she's almost like a side character. Not almost. She is a side character. Gwen. Okay, hold on. Gwen. She reminds me of Chantel and those ghost kind of like girls, to be honest. If I'm not wrong. She reminds me of Chantel and those ghost girls. Yeah, look at this. She reminds me of Chantel and ghost girls. She uses ghost Pokemon. So. Yep, look at this. Her character design is like very familiar of a character design that I've seen in a previous game of Pokemon. I do not remember which one. Okay, this is almost like a reused character design. Alright, and of course she has the yellow and black kind of like color scheme with also the blue accents. Yep, classic kind of like color scheme, yellow and blue, classic color scheme. Yellow, blue, black. Her hairstyle is shaped like a chandelier, so she uses a mega chandelier, of course. Very cool design, very cool design. I have nothing else to say on this. I mean, I can say it, but it's gonna take a lot of time. All right, maybe I should make a dedicated video on analyzing and I don't know, summarizing every freaking Pokemon character design. Then yeah, that would be cool. That would be a very cool video series. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll start with Gen 1 and then move all towards the latest kind of like games. That would be a very cool idea. Okay, what is next? What is next? Oh, this guy. Jesus Christ. Ivor. Okay, this is the freaking Russian guy. All right, this is the Russian guy of Pokemon. Ivor. Ivanovich. Lebedev. Yeah, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's the buff man of Pokemon Legends ZA. All right. He and Lieutenant Surge can go a few rounds, and then yeah, along with Bruno also, I guess, yes. Those three be best freaking buddies. Anyways, he almost looks like a samurai, kind of like he has the samurai kind of like design almost. I do not know why that is. Maybe he's like trained in the samurai kind of like way. He has the uwabaki, the Japanese slippers as well. His hairstyle is almost like a samurai's kind of like helmet. Very cool design choice. Almost like a luchador, alright? So he uses a halucha, of course. He's like almost like a luchador design, but also kind of like the samurai kind of like stuff. Very cool. I do not know much about luchadors and stuff and like Mexican stuff, so yeah, I cannot comment much on this. His color scheme is like RYB, red, yellow, blue. Yep, that's it. Classic color scheme. But he also kind of like looks like an idiot, so yeah, that is maybe optional. He's like the brute. Brutes don't have that much brains, I guess. Anyways, he's very tall though. Look at this, so tall. He's so freaking tall. Yeah, look at this. He's so tall. Very tall. No. He uses the Jesus Christ. Phalanx. He uses Phalanx, not the halucha. I don't remember who uses halucha then. Oh, this is my favorite dude, Philip, my boy. Philip is the innocent kind of like guy, you know, who has like who got dragged into the Rust Syndicate just to make a living out of it. So yeah, Philip, hold on, PHILLIPE. Where is it? LIPPE. Okay. Jesus Christ. No? God damn. Let me search on Google then. Jesus Christ. DuckDuckGo! What the frick? Yeah, there we go. We have him. All right, we don't have the full body. Jesus Christ, man. All right, Philip, my boy. He's like the innocent kind of like guy, chubby guy. All right, who was like dragged into the Rust Syndicate to just make a living. All right, he just follows orders. All right, yeah, he kind of like uses the steel kind of like Pokemon. Yeah, steel types. That's why he has the steel kind of like accents all over his suit. Yep, look at this. His main Pokemon is like Mega Skarmory. So yeah, these pointed things. Mega Skarmory screams Mega Skarmory, screams Steel. God dang. He has the very pointy beard. Steel kind of like cones on his beard as well. Same goes for his hair as well. I don't know what is on his hair, but okay. No, it's not Steel, but he has the mohawk kind of like hair. Very intimidating, of course. And of course, he's a chubby kind of like bouncer guy. He's a right-hand man of Corbeau, the poison kind of like this guy. He's a right-hand man of this guy, the boss of Rust Syndicate. Yep. Let's see him in action, I guess. Oh, look at him. That smug smile on his face. He's almost like a sumo wrestler, alright? It's almost like a sumo wrestler. But the sumo wrestler is like wearing a freaking coat and all that shit. Yeah, look at it. Very cool guy. This is one of my favorite characters in the game. One of my freaking favorite characters in the game. Alright, who's next? This is done. Okay, I think these two people are remaining, I guess. The food stall owners, the previous kind of like Team Flare kind of like members, the old Team Flare members. Those are one of the main characters, one of the side characters who play a major role in like the story. Oh wait, this bitch, Jesus Christ, I forgot this bitch. This woman is like crazy. I hate this woman. Okay, I freaking hate this woman. She's so freaking full of herself. Okay, GACINTHE. JA, sorry, not GA. I absolutely freaking hate this woman passionately. Alright, passionately. I passionately hate this woman. She's like a freaking celebrity who does her own thing. Like, she wants everyone to hold on. She wants everyone to bend by her rules, okay? She doesn't respect, probably doesn't respect anyone else. Alright. Anyways, that's about it. I passionately freaking hate this woman. Jacinth of the SBC. I don't even know what the frick that is. Alright. Yep, I passionately hate this woman. Very formal kind of like designer kind of like clothes and suit, I guess, with a netted stockings, heels, and very crazy kind of like hairstyle. I don't even know what the frick this hairstyle is called as, and I don't even know how can she kind of like move in this hairstyle, but okay. This is crazy. Dark skinned, it's not, the dark skin is not the freaking problem. The dark skin is fine, and I think that was like the dark skin was like intentional, because there are like not too many dark skin characters in like Pokemon like this. There are some, but not too many, but okay. And dark skin people can also be beautiful, so she's maybe designed after the dark skin kind of like a model. There is a model, there is a dark skin model who's like very beautiful, so she's maybe designed after her, I guess. But yes, very fairy type kind of like design. She uses all fairy types. Her ace is like mega cliffable, so yeah, very fairy kind of like design, but very full of herself as well. So I absolutely hate her. I freaking hate her. Not her design, just her personality. I do not like people who are like freaking full of themselves. My water is finished, empty. Yeah, look at that freaking evil freaking smile. So full of themselves. Also, she is one of the maid for Jackin, so she's almost like a side character, one of the main characters in the story. She's very cool maid. So yeah, I forgot her name though. Yeah, look at her, that maid character. She's a very kind of like dangerous kind of like maid. I don't know why she works for Jackint, to be honest. Jackint is a piece of shit. Yeah, look at her looking at us, and all smug and full of herself. It all shows on her face. Yeah, I'm so beautiful. I'm so freaking. Oh shit, it's Yuri. Yes, I grew a beard. I mean, I always had one, but I forgot to shave. I wanted to shave today, but I will shave tomorrow. It's freaking Yuri. Let's freaking go. Where were you all this time, Yuri? Where were you all this time? We all missed you. Oh yeah, Jackint is full of shit. I swear to God, Jackint is freaking full of shit. I wanna check out her maid though. Hold on. Let me see her kind of like name. No. Oh my! Magnifique! What a fine display by both you and your Pokemon! Jesus Christ, get the fuck out of here, bro. Bitch. Get the fuck out of here. I don't like you. I fucking don't like you. Jackint. You are at fucking school, Jesus. Yes, school is important. So I'm happy that you are at school, Yuri. I'm freaking happy that you are at school. School is important. This can wait. This can wait until you are done with school. Okay, I want to check out the maid kind of like character. Hold on. I forgot her name. I forgot her name. Oh, these are one of the main characters. Hold on. These are one of the main characters. Grisel and Grimace or something. I don't know what he's called as. Yeah, look at this character. Grisel and Grimace. Okay, hold on. What is Jackint maid called as? What is her name? Okay, violin. Okay, violin. Hold on. Violin. Violin. Jesus Christ! What the frick? Why does this show? Yeah, look at her. She's a very smug Jesus. Look at this. No. She's not violin. She's Lebanese. Okay, Lebanese. Okay, hold on. Lebanese. Lebanese. Very French names. Very French names. Imagine Lebanese is the freaking final boss of this whole freaking thing. Oh my god, what the hell is she doing? Yeah, she's a freaking weird maid. She's a weird maid. Crazy maid. crazy ass maid. That is why I like her. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Let's look at this. No. Oh yeah, maid Lebanese mega battle. She has the French kind of like maid suit or dress. Okay, with the shorts. The shorts are kind of like a weird design choice, but okay. Very striking eyes with the mascara, and the leggings as well. Maid shoes as well, and what else? Oh, her braid! Jesus Christ, that is a freaking long braid. Oh my god, she's a dangerous maid. She's a freaking dangerous maid. I am doing good, Yuri. I am doing good. How are you doing? Sorry, I was like busy with like analyzing the character design of the maid. Oh, look at this. She can fight Pokemon. Jesus Christ, that pose is like freaking intimidating. She can literally fight off anyone. This is one of my favorite character designs, to be honest, and the character personalities. She uses a dragon. Oh my god, she uses dragon Pokemon? I never noticed this. Okay, let's move on. She is crazy. Lebanese is freaking crazy. Alright, Lebanese is crazy. Yep, she uses freaking dragon Pokemon. She's a dragon type user. She is a dragon type, by the way. Alright, now Grisel. and who else? Okay, her partner is kind of like known as, I forgot his name as well. Yeah, this guy. Grisham, okay. Grisham and Grisel, alright. Okay, here we go. We have both the characters over here, all right? So I'm not gonna Yeah, look at this, look at this. This is kind of like a fan art for that. We have the main kind of like characters over here. So I'm not gonna spoil any story, okay? I'm not gonna spoil you the story, okay? But these two characters are like chefs, okay? They are former team members of Team Flare, okay? And they have like formed, like renamed Team Flare as Team Nouveau or something, okay? And these are these two open up food stalls, all right? So yeah, and yep, that's it. That is the only thing that I'm gonna freaking reveal. Very cool character design, very chef kind of like inspired character design, of course, with their coats and suits, okay? The girl has the skirt. Her apron is basically a skirt, all right? And the guy has a pant, but also the apron on top of it as well, okay? Both of them have bows. Their hairstyle is very reminiscent of Team Flare's hairstyle. So yeah, yeah, look at this. Team Flare's hairstyle, very reminiscent of Team Flare's hairstyle. And I think both of them use the new Mega Evolutions or the Pyros, okay? So her hairstyle is more like the female Pyro, and his is more like a Litleo or a yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, if I'm not wrong, all right? She has more, but anyways, let's not. Pyro is not the main thing to compare over here. Their hairstyle is more like a Team Flare kind of like hairstyle. So yeah, the color scheme also Team Flare. The peach or the bright kind of like orange, and the gray or blue kind of like color scheme. So yeah, very cool design, very cool choice of colors as well. Yep, these are one of the main characters for the story, Grisel and Grisham. Yep, one of the main characters for the story. Look at that. All right, I think that's about it. I'm break my marbles. What? Why are you gonna break your freaking marbles? Jesus Christ. Don't break your marbles, man. Marbles are cool. Why are you freaking breaking the marbles? Nah, man. Stress. You gotta sleep and eat good. Okay. And school is not. The stress in school is like nothing as compared to what stress is actually in life. Anyways, you can't draw anything. Jesus Christ. Then I don't know. You gotta de-stress yourself and like sleep and eat good food, man. Focus on your, I don't know, studies and shit. Everyone has stress. Even I have freaking stress, and the school stress is like nothing compared to what life throws at you later. All right. So yeah. Anyways, where is it? Yeah. So yeah, these were almost like all of the character designs in Pokemon Legends ZA. I do not know if I have like missed anyone or anything. Okay, so I probably have like missed someone. So yeah, this is the food truck of Grisham and Grisel. Yep. Look at this. Very cool designs, very cool designs. These are also one of my favorite character designs. All right, Grissom and Grishel, very cool character designs, both of them. These are like also one of my favorite character designs. All right, so yeah, these are the character designs of Pokemon Legends ZA. I may have missed some, I do not know. Okay, and that character design analysis of character design video is like a very good idea. Like I can analyze every freaking character that exists up until now. It's gonna be a freaking big series if I ever did that. I may or may not get the time to do that with all my drawing and stuff. So yeah, that is I don't know if I will do that. But yeah, these are all of the character designs of Pokemon Legends ZA. I hope you enjoyed it. And I absolutely love the character designs and the Pokemon designs as well. I have no problems with it. Yep. They all are like freaking very cool freaking designs. All of them. I hope you all enjoyed it. Yep. And that's about it. Alright. Now I will talk with chat. I will talk with chat now. Alright, now I can talk. Tell me your worries, tell me your stories, chat. I will be right back, so tell me what you want. Alright, give me 2 minutes, I'll be right back. Alright chat, I'm back. I am freaking back. Wait, why did you change the name for a bit? Why did you change the name for a bit? I like the Yuri name. Why did you change the name for a bit? I like the name Yuri. Anyways. So yeah, I have been okay. I wanted to say something. What? To be honest, special. I don't know, man. Yuri kind of like seemed cool. Anyways. What I want. Okay, I'm like slacking off on the drawing things because Pokemon Legends ZA kind of like got released, and I kind of like got into the flow of like making Pokemon related videos because I wanted to check out the character designs and I wanted to review and like analyze the game as an artist. So I kind of like did that. Now it's like we are like almost kind of like done with it. All right, we are almost like kind of like done with it. So now from tomorrow onwards I can focus on drawing stuff. Okay, and I think what I will do is like I'm gonna mostly draw the main kind of like mega evolutions, the silly mega evolutions. Okay, I don't know, I might have to kind of like brainstorm it a little bit off stream. Okay, but we will see. I have kind of like an idea for Mega Starmie. Okay, I do not have the idea for like other mega evolutions because Mega Starmie is kind of like silly. So yeah, we will see. I do not know. Okay, I kind of like have an idea, some ideas. Okay, sometimes we are gonna do something we're gonna draw something very silly tomorrow. The mega evolutions. We are gonna create a mega evolution family because we have such cool mega evolutions like hold on, where is that guy? Where is Mega Mind? Hold on, where is Mega Mind? Okay, we have these cool two new mega evolutions. One is this guy, Mega Malamar, and the other one is this woman right here, Frostlass. So we can do some crazy shit with both of them, along with Mr. Starmie. Okay, along with Mega Starmie. Okay, along with this thing right over here. All right, we can do some crazy shit with these three mega evolutions. I have an idea in mind. I'm not gonna reveal it just yet because people will steal my idea. So yeah, we will do some crazy shit with three of them. My name is supposed to be special a little, so added a little emoji. Oh, I see. So what's special about your name, Yuri? Oh, so you added the kind of like signs in your name. Okay, I got him. I cannot see that in chat, but yeah, I can see it on your YouTube page. So yeah, I guess. All right, so tomorrow we are gonna do that. We are gonna do that tomorrow. Okay, we will do that tomorrow. Oh, and also I'm not gonna make this into a freaking video because this is a freaking big video, and I want to focus on drawing now, because if I spend my time making a video tomorrow out of this live stream, okay, we are not gonna get the time for drawing stuff. I will, however, make a video out of the drawing stream though. So yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to check out Emma. I forgot to show you one thing about Emma. Yeah, look at this. Her booty.
Pokemon Legends
Yep.
photo mode is absolutely insane. Some of you guys have way too much time on your hands. Totodile out here fighting for it.
She has a very juicy booty. Don't worry about it. And we are as you guys know, we are here for the booties. We got Sakura's booties. Now we have Emma's booty as well. Soon we are gonna have Starmie's booty as well. Don't worry about it. Yep. The entire Pokemon Legends ZA Nintendo's budget went into modeling this shit. This has more polygons than the freaking buildings in Pokemon Legends ZA. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream soon in like 5-10 minutes. So you can sleep tightly, don't worry about it. So yeah, the entire Pokemon budget went into this shit.
Pokemon Legends ZA photo mode.
It's wild. Also the Naruto run as well. Nimi was freaking stunned. Don't worry about it. Nimi was dressed like Nurse Joy while she was like playing Pokemon Legends ZA. Look at this. Oh, the Naruto run. Emma is the freaking main character of Pokemon Legends ZA. All right. Nimi was stunned. Even Nimi was stunned. Jesus Christ, man. Anyways, this is it, man. This is it. We got Emma's butt. We got everything that we needed today. Also, I freaking like this character. I like Grisel as a character. She's very cool. She's very freaking cool. All right. Nah, it's not about you. It's not about you. I am freaking tired myself. That is why I kind of like want to kind of like end the stream. It's almost like 2 hours, 2 freaking hours that I'm like streaming. I never wanted to stream today, but I was like, all right, I do not have anything else to do, so I'm gonna stream. Okay, and also recently my videos are freaking blowing up. All right. They kind of like started blowing up from like the roasting Ubisoft's 2B video. Okay, so it's been 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 7 6 or 7 videos. They are kind of like blowing up. All right, so yeah, they started blowing up from roasting Ubisoft 2B, then fixing Pokemon God of War graphics. It got a lot of views, 665, but then I uploaded it again. Okay, yeah, so they are kind of like blowing up. Then I uploaded the Pokemon Legends ZA review and roast. That got freaking 2,600 views in like 3 or 4 days. That freaking blew up. Then after that, I re-uploaded the fixing Pokemon's graphics video. That got 2,200 views in like 2-3 days. That also kind of like blew up. So yeah. Then now yesterday I uploaded This Is How Pokemon Games Should Be, comparing Anantag and Genshin Impact to Pokemon Legends ZA. That is like kind of like popping off right now. Yep. So yeah, they are kind of like blowing up. So yeah, I gotta freaking make videos now. Yep. And I got a few subscribers, like 20 or something, I don't know, subscribers out of those videos which are kind of like blowing up. So that is kind of like good. That is good. Anyways, I think that's about it for the stream. I am not gonna make a video out of this. Okay, I will rather make a separate character design analysis kind of like series for like the whole freaking Pokemon thing. Okay, like I kind of like made the Naruto kind of like character analysis video, Team 7 character analysis video. Those videos are probably gonna take a lot of time, so I don't know. Okay, maybe I will make a video out of this just as an overview of the analysis of characters for Legends ZA. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But I do not feel like making a video out of this, because that freaking takes a lot of freaking time. Because this is like almost like a 2-hour video, 2-hour live stream. So that takes a lot of time. So I'm not gonna. Rather, I will spend my time tomorrow. Okay, doing some silly mega evolutions kind of like drawings. All right, we will spend our time tomorrow on stream drawing silly mega evolutions. All right, so yeah. All right, that's about it for the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you loved the character designs for Legend Arceus. Okay, because I absolutely enjoyed them. I absolutely loved them. All right, so yeah, and thank you for watching. Okay, and thank you for subscribing as well. I recently got a lot of subscribers and my videos are popping off, so thank you for that as well. Thank you for choosing to watch me. All right, all people. Thank you for listening to my freaking bullshit as well. All right, yep, and that's about it. Subscribe, and thank you for joining this freaking stream. Anyways, that's about it, man. Subscribe, and yeah, that's it. Goodbye and good night as well.